Hey everybody, and welcome back for another episode of How to Take a Break. I feel like every time I try to record outside, it's like exactly at that moment someone decides like that's the time to do yard work. We're going to try to pause and go with it for a little bit, but I am going to tee up this video and let you know that on today's video we are taking a break during the holidays. This is my annual taking a break during the holidays video. Usually this is how I come back from my podcast, and it premieres like right before Thanksgiving. I have been super busy this year and have delayed this episode, but it's here now. So grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's come back and talk about taking a break during the holidays. And welcome to Vlogmas. I'm here to give you 4 things. I had to look down at my tablet. 4 things for taking a break during the holiday. So before I get into it, I just want to thank you for watching. If you have not already, please follow me on Instagram. My Instagram information is in the description box. Also, take a break to subscribe so you can be alerted anytime I drop a new video, anytime I drop a new short. My goal is to drop shorts all month long during Vlogmas and try to increase the number of videos vlogs that I get out. But taking a break during the holidays. I started this the first year of my podcast, and we are now in season 5 of the podcast. But I started it because I'm someone who the holidays actually brings a little anxiety. I have been divorced, and so I experienced like my first solo holiday about 4 or 5 years ago, and then coupled with interesting family dynamics and things like that, I'm just never really excited about the holidays anymore. It actually brings like a sense of dread, and so ways to mentally deal with the holidays has been something that I have really sincerely been thinking about for the past 5 years. And so each year I try to give tips, because I have found more and more every time I post something during the holidays. When I post this series to my podcast, I get so many comments of people who are going through the same thing, and we're all sharing tips and we're learning and growing together and showing people that you are not alone. All right. So the first tip I have this year for taking a break during the holidays is take a break to get dressed. There are so many studies that show that getting dressed actually can help with feelings of depression. A lot of times when we kind of stay in our PJs or just kind of unkempt, it aligns with our mood. You don't kind of feel eager and ready to get going with your day. And when I say get dressed, I'm not saying that you have to go out in like a full Versace suit or a nice dress or something like that. Getting dressed simply is just to act like to be seen. Go take a shower, throw on some jeans or a pair of like, your nice sweatsuit, like you're going to run to Publix. That's a grocery store here. I don't know if everyone has a Publix. But just doing that action is enough to kind of help your mental health. Get dressed. The second way to take a break during the holidays is taking walks, even in the cold. If you follow this channel, I have talked so much about taking walks to the point that I set a goal of walking 100 miles a month. When I had COVID, I kind of detoured off of that because of health reasons for a couple of months, but I'm finishing out the year with 100 miles. I did 100 miles in November. I'm going to do 100 miles in December. And why do I do that? I find that it helped calm anxiety issues I was having. It helped with depression, and it's helping do like a whole overall physically with my body, my cholesterol levels, my diet, and exercise, those kind of components. It's helping with all of that. I'm an outdoor walker and I have found that since it's been cold, I have been lacking mentally because I have not been able to go outside. So that's why I say even when it's cold, throw a coat on. It was cool last weekend. I got with my neighbor and we took like a 1-hour walk, and it was the best. We just wore extra layering of clothes, and it was good to be outside. There was sun, it was cold, but there was sun out there. But I just had such an energy boost. So I just want to encourage you, if you're feeling some type of way this holiday season, if you're feeling, when I say taking a break during the holidays, it's taking a break to take care of yourself, right? In the middle of all the hustle and the bustle. So setting aside the time to get dressed, setting aside the time to take a break, to take a walk by yourself. I know family members would probably try to come, and a lot of times family is our stressor, even our children. We love them. But sometimes we need a little break from them as well. But try to squeeze in the time for like maybe a little 10 or 15 minute walk around the block. Put your coat on, put your snow boots or something on, and kick out there for a little bit, and just note how it helps you mentally. And then eventually you'll see how it's helping you physically. All right, another way to take a break during the holidays is, and this is a big one, accepting people and situations for what they are. Again, it's during the holidays. There are family gatherings, there are friend gatherings. That's our other relationship thing. And you might be in an intimate partnership relationship. And a lot of times we have anxiety and other issues during this time of year because of connecting with people that we're not really close to, connecting with people who have hurt us, connecting with people that we still have unforgiveness to and conflicted feelings about. And so one big thing for me, and I'm dealing with this personally myself this year, is accepting people and situations for what they are. You will see a lot of posts about people going, hey, that's your mom, give her a call. That's your sister, that's your brother, give them a call. We have to learn that sometimes those messages are not for us. You know your situation. But also you need to accept situations and people for what they are. Stop trying to turn a relationship close that's just not a close relationship. I'm gonna say it. Y'all can come for me in the comments probably, but sometimes that's where our biggest health issues come from. We keep trying to squeeze something out of something that is not there, and that relationship is not meant to be what it is. Stop trying to turn a situationship into a long-term relationship during the holidays. When people show you who they are, believe them. You know what you expect, you know what you want, you know the type of relationship you want, you know what you can give. So start accepting that from other people as well. If people show you they don't want to be close with you, that they want to be your friends, they don't want to be with you in this type of partnership, accept it. And it's going to be rough. Feel your feelings, but accept those situations. And also don't be afraid to verbalize and say these things, and, you know, call stuff out and accept what happens afterwards. And if you can't get the words out verbally, because sometimes it's hard, I struggle with that too, write a note. I don't think it's passive aggressive. Some people might argue with me on that point too, but sometimes it's just getting the information out there so that you can know where you stand and where everyone stands, and then you can move forward from that. Finally, taking a break during the holidays. Do a mindset shift before the holidays. What do I mean about that? I think I have been in a calm place this year because in August, I decided that I was going to go into this next season by waking up every morning and meditating, but also writing down 3 things that I was grateful for. And I think doing that prepared my mind for dealing with the emotions that come with the holiday season. So now, not only do I have the things that I'm writing down that I'm grateful for, but I also have things when things get kind of, you know, I'm in a funk, I'm not feeling quite like myself, I'm feeling some anxiety, I'm feeling depressed. I flip back to some of the past things I wrote that I was grateful for, and it gives me so much perspective. And by also knowing that I have this tool also in my back pocket, other than the gratitude piece, but the meditation piece, for when I get stressed. I now have this roster of meditations that has worked for me to kind of calm me down, to give me peace, to sit with me in my stillness, even some Bible study things. So that's something to think about. I'm not going to say it's too late for you this year to kind of set some type of change of mindset together, but definitely something for you to think about next year is how can you do a mindset shift before you get into the holiday season. I'm going to recap all of those things that I put down as my tips for taking a break during the holiday. Number 1, get dressed. Number 2, take walks even in the cold. Number 3, accept people and situations for what they are. And number 4, do a mindset shift before the holidays. Thank you so much for watching, for listening. Drop a comment. Let me know your thoughts. Let's have some mindful and thoughtful conversations there. Until next time, find a little time to take a break. Bye.